and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amy, and today we're going to be talking about another subscription box service, HelloFresh. HelloFresh is one that has haunted me for many years. I have seen it in advertisements on TV. I've seen multiple YouTubers promote it on their channels, and my friend Nicole has been a very loyal HelloFresh subscriber for years. In fact, she wrote an article on HelloFresh over on my blog. Link is down in the description, so you can go check out her article on that and the reasons why she loves HelloFresh. But it has finally come time for me to give HelloFresh a try. Like I said, I've been wanting to try HelloFresh for quite a while, especially since I've seen it, it seems like everywhere. So yeah, I was very excited to give it a try and see what all of the fuss was about. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright guys, so before I get into showing you the meals that I picked out and cooking them and all of that fun stuff, I wanted to just give you a quick little walkthrough on how you go about selecting your meals every week. So with my plan, I have the 4 meals per week plan with 2 servings for each meal. So every week you can go in and HelloFresh will give you pre-selected meals based on your preferences. But if you aren't interested in any of those 4 meals or however many meals that they pre-selected for you, you can go ahead and scroll through all of the recipes that they are offering for that week, which is usually what I do no matter what, just because I don't want to miss out on a meal that I think I might like better. But picking your meals is like super simple, and I love the simplicity of it. It's really easy to select and deselect meals and create the perfect weekly box of recipes just for you. Alright, so guys, guess what? Exciting news. The HelloFresh box is here. So I think it's time to open this bad boy up and see what we're working with inside. Alright, so right on top right away we have all of the looks like the recipe cards. So 1 pan beef enchilada verdes, firecracker meatballs, down home steak and potatoes, and your crispy cheddar chicken. Those are my recipes. I like how these recipe cards are nice and big. Like, yes, thank you. So, oh, and they even have like little pictograms, like pictures and stuff that go along with the steps. Oh, beautiful. Okay, cool. And then what is this? What do we have in here? Just like a little tip booklet, I guess. You have questions? So there's that. Okay. Oh, hey, a little coupon. Ooh. Okay, so here's what it looks like inside. Everything's all packaged up in its own little thing. So this is the firecracker meatballs. I like how it's labeled. Like, yes, thank you. Firecracker meatballs. 1 pan beef enchiladas. Down home steak and potatoes. And crispy cheddar chicken. And what's in the box here? The bottom. Is this like the thing to keep it warm? It's all the meat. Dope. Okay. Okay, so that's awesome. So I guess like in these little packages it must just have like everything but the meat. Okay. So you have your bacon. I'm guessing this is for the loaded baked potatoes. There's some ground beef in here. My chicken. Oh, look at the cute little chicken cutlet. It's so cute. Beef ranch steak. That is a tiny steak. Maybe they have like a little ice pack in there to help keep it all cold. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this stuff into my fridge, and then I will see you guys whenever it comes time to start making some of these lovely recipes, which may or may not actually be tonight because I don't have anything planned for dinner tonight. Depends on how much time I have tonight, but yeah, I'm excited. So I'll see you guys when it comes to cook time. So turns out tonight is gonna be the night that I'm trying out one of these recipes. I laid out all the options and I asked my friend Danny which one he thought I should make tonight, and he chose the enchiladas. So that's what we're gonna be making. It says it's a prep time of 5 minutes, which I love. A cook time of 30 minutes, which is just even better. And yeah, this is one of their Hall of Fame recipes, so it's like a favorite recipe chosen by HelloFresh users. Let's get on this. Enchiladas!
I know a girl who's so fine, she's running laps around my heart. She's more than perfect, she's not the type to go play a part. She came and killed my whole life, and just like Mike Tyson, now I'm here seeing stars. I could take all of my time just trying to describe her, I don't know where to start. All my life I knew she's my baby, I can't hide it, making me crazy. Sometimes I close my eyes and dream about when we met in high school, and I've been trying to tell her this lately. She's more father rock in the 80s. I think about her when I sleep, like back when we were 17. Girl, you know you got me dreaming. We could be driving fast with your feet on the dash. You're riding by my side, leaving all our fears in the past. And anywhere you wanna see where we could be on the map. It's only you and me, nothing to prove for me, yeah. All my life I knew she's my baby, I can't hide it, making me crazy. Sometimes I close my eyes and dream about when we met in high school, and I've been trying to tell her this lately. She's more father rock in the 80s. I think about her when I sleep, like back when we were 17.
Here goes nothing. Oh my god, did they warn a person on their spice level for this? There needs to be a spice warning. This is spicy. Okay, aside from that, it's actually like really good. I didn't think that I was gonna like this for two reasons. One, because of the peppers. Like, I don't do vegetables ever, but this turned out really good. And also, it's salsa verde, and I like rojo. I like red salsa, not green salsa. So, yeah, but it's pretty good. It's pretty dang good. I'm going to eat to my heart's content over this. Might just finish, you know, half the pan by myself. And, yeah. We'll see you for the next recipe. Okay, so I'm looking like a bona fide mess because I just got done cleaning my attic, which was a grand old time. And now, of course, I am starving. And I figured, might as well make another HelloFresh meal. So, this is tonight's, the crispy cheddar chicken with loaded mashed potatoes, bacon, loaded bacon mashed potatoes. The bacon part's the important part. And asparagus, which I'm not going to be eating the asparagus. I'm going to give it to Rhett because I don't like asparagus. I can already tell you that. I do not like asparagus. I will not eat it. So he's going to be getting those. But everything else in here, I'm excited for. This one was a premium pick, I think, which just means that it costs a little bit more than the other meals per serving. I think it was like $9 per serving, so I paid $18 for this meal. When I say it that way, it sounds a little overpriced, but hopefully, you know, hopefully it's really good. Like, it just looks so delicious, and the mashed potatoes drew me in, and I just couldn't not pick it. So yeah, I'm excited. I just got the oven preheated to 425, and now we're going to dice the potatoes and chop the chives. So let's get to cooking.
Chasing clout, he's scared of missing out, but he ain't gotta know what we doing. We ain't got nowhere to be, living out wild and free. Girl, let's make it a 3, another round up on my sleeve. She said she don't wanna leave, ain't even playing for keeps. Oh yeah. Can't nobody tell me what I can do. Got a plenty aces that life hands you. Feeling like my body understands you. Maybe we could take this all the way. Spend another day chilling, making layups. If you're feeling down, well, there's a way up. All about that bread, I got my cake up. Maybe I just need another taste. Love the way you sway. Lately I've been feeling like my life is in a movie. I call it every night and every day, 'cause I don't ever let the fame or money fool me. I gotta stay consistent in my ways. Let's make it a 3, another one up on my sleeve. She said she don't wanna leave, ain't even playing for keeps. Yeah. Can't nobody tell me what I can do. Gotta play the aces that life hands you. Feeling like my body understands you. Maybe we could take this all the way. Spend another day chilling, making layups. If you're feeling down, well, there's a way.
Taste test time. I am so excited for this chicken. Like, I'm not even joking. The mayonnaise on this. The mayonnaise with the cheese. It's so good. The potatoes are baller too. Dang. Okay, if this keeps up, I really might just have to become a HelloFresh subscriber for like life, because these meals are freaking good.
I've been walking through the valley of the shadows. I let them tell me who I was. I've been talking myself up onto the gallows. Every time I tried to walk away, I couldn't make it through another day. Every time it seemed to be an uphill battle. I was trying to make it on my own, my way. You were knocking on the door that I've been looking for. It was right in front of me. I was lost, but now I'm free. And I was blind, but now I see that your love is better than life. Your love is better than life. But I ain't turning back now. It's never so amazed how your love is better than life.
Alright, here's what it was supposed to look like. Here's what it actually looks like. I mean, could be worse. Could be worse. Oh yeah, and so my salad looks a little bit different than the one in the picture. I added in boiled eggs and I kept the tomatoes out because I don't like tomatoes and I love boiled eggs in my salad, so just made it up as we went along, but I hope it's good. Let's see, let's just go right in for the steak right off the bat. Aside from it being overcooked, that's pretty good. It has some pretty good flavoring. Like using the bacon grease from the other night instead of like olive oil or whatever definitely added a little bit to it, so that was good. Potatoes, they're not mind-blowing, but pretty good for microwave potatoes. Says they're not mind-blowing, continues to eat one after the other. Okay, this is the one that I'm really concerned about because I added in balsamic vinegar because that's what the recipe called for. I'm not a huge fan of that, and also not a huge fan of green things, like green foods, so we'll see. It's not bad. It would taste better with ranch though. I did not like that balsamic vinegar. I should have just skipped that because I know I don't like that, but another 2 thumbs up. Alright guys, it's time to make the final meal from my first week of HelloFresh. Firecracker meatballs. So I am not one who likes spicy food, so I mean I don't opt for spicy food. I will eat it for sure. Like, I really enjoy Cajun food and Cajun seasoning, and that's usually pretty spicy. But I don't know, we're gonna see how this turns out. I'm pretty sure my mouth's gonna be on fire, but I'm excited. I'm excited for this. I love me a good meatball, so yeah. And it has rice with it, and I guess green beans, yay. But anyway, let's get to cooking because I'm starving.
Lost track of the forest through the trees, forgot what I was chasing. Spent so many nights living out at sea that my heart is gone vacant. And everybody who was close to me all stayed on dry land. So now I'm driving back on Interstate West, I just gotta feel something. Not gonna wait till the morning, because something's gonna change my mind. I don't wanna change my mind. Oh, I wanna stay right here, chilling with my friends for another year. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life. Oh, come on, turn your hate into poetry, pain into power, enemies to friends, and your minutes into hours. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life, for the good life. Send my best friend an apologetic text, he says to come over. Well, the whole damn town has been waiting for the day when you would come back here. There was dancing and talking and steaks on the grill, and I think that I will be alright. And my ex from high school still looks just the same as she did back in 2009. Not gonna wait till the morning, let's never put the night on ice. Never put the night on ice. Oh, I wanna stay right here, chilling with my friends for another year. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life. Oh, come on, turn your hate into poetry, pain into power, enemies to friends, and your minutes into hours. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life, for the good life. And they all said I was crazy for leaving my money, but it never made me happy or loud. Life is just too short to never do what you want to. What do you...
Okay, moment of truth. Let's try these green beans first. I have a feeling that I'm not gonna like them because I'm not a huge fan of like real green beans. I also think I overcooked them a little bit. They're okay. They're fine. The rice was a fail on my part. So I cooked the rice that came with the HelloFresh meal wrong. So we just discarded that and I made minute rice in replacement of it. So I'm sure the rice is fine. But the meatballs, those are the real test. They're okay. They are very Asian flavored, which makes sense because there's a lot of soy sauce and stuff that went into these. I'm not a huge fan of Asian food, but pretty good. Spice level though, that first bite, not spicy. And I used up the whole pack of hot sauce. I don't know, it's not bad, it's not terrible. It's not my favorite one of these meals, but like, I'm still gonna eat this. So, not a bad way to end the week. And my new box comes on Saturday, this Saturday. When I initially planned out this video, and this video series is what it's gonna become, as a video series, I was only gonna test each subscription service for like a couple of weeks. But I am so attached to HelloFresh that I decided I'm gonna do a month for each one because I don't want to stop ordering from HelloFresh. So, I'm excited. Week 2 gets here Saturday. We're ending week 1 pretty good. So, good job HelloFresh. Their box is here. Alright, this week, I don't remember what I ordered. So, we got Parmesan chive chicken and potatoes, creamy aglio e olio chicken pasta. Just makes me think of Chef, the movie. I think isn't aglio e olio a spaghetti? I don't know. It's in Benjamin with Babish's cookbook. I made it for a cookbook challenge I'm doing. Set a point. Crispy buffalo spice chicken and brown sugar bourbon pork chops. Boom. Boom. Okay, so while I'm thinking about it, since I have the new HelloFresh box, meals from last week that I would totally make again. Steak and potatoes, because can't go wrong with it. Although I would forget about the salad. Was not a fan of that salad. But you know, whatever. The enchiladas, fire. Like in spice and also taste. They were good. They were spicy though. Definitely love those. The meatballs were okay, but quite frankly, I wasn't a huge fan of the sauce that was on them, so probably wouldn't make these again. I would just stick with like regular barbecue meatballs and rice or something. That sounds good. Do something like that, so probably won't be making that again. The crispy cheddar chicken, loaded mashed potatoes, all of that, delicious. Yeah, I loved it. It didn't reheat very well, so it's definitely a meal that you want to like eat warm when it's first made, but otherwise beautiful. So out of the 4, there's 3 I would make again. So I'd say 75%, even though that's like a C. Still, it works for me. You know, 3 out of 4 is pretty good. So here's to hoping that this next week is just as good.
I know a girl who's so fine, she's running laps around my heart. She's more than perfect, she's not the type to go play a part. She came and killed my whole life, and just like Mike Tyson, now I'm here seeing stars. I could take all of my time just trying to describe her, I don't know where to start. All my life I knew she's my baby, I can't hide it, making me crazy. Sometimes I close my eyes and dream about when we met in high school.
Okay guys, so that was my 1-month HelloFresh experience. The big takeaways here. So, do I think HelloFresh is a good subscription box? Do I think it's one that I would recommend to people? And the short answer is yes, but so I loved HelloFresh. I loved using it. I loved all of the meals. Like almost all of them were a hit. There wasn't really any of them that I hated. There were definitely some that I probably won't make again, but I still enjoyed eating the meals, if that makes sense. So I definitely think that as far as, you know, the taste and the recipes and all of that goes, it's great. it's absolutely great. I definitely do think that it is a good subscription box for somebody who is single, you know, living on their own, or even for couples. I would not recommend this for families. Like if you're someone who has younger kids, just scrolling through and looking at the recipes, there weren't really any on their website that look like meals that kids would want to eat. Yeah, if you're someone who has kids, I definitely don't think that this is the right subscription box for you, unless, you know, you're wanting to do 2 separate meals, like give the kids some chicken nuggets and then you and your partner can have one of these HelloFresh meals. Another reason why I don't think that it's actually that great for families is because, to me personally, I thought that the portion sizes were really small. So I got, with my plan, I did the 4 meals a week and 2 servings for each meal, as I mentioned kind of like towards the beginning of the video. And my thought was that, you know, if I got 2 servings of each meal, I would be able to make 2 meals out of it because there's only one of me, so that is how the math goes, right? Well, there were multiple times where I had to like stop myself from eating the second serving so that way I could save it for lunch the next day, and I was still hungry after eating just like the 1 serving for that night. So I definitely do think that the portion sizes could be a little bit bigger, especially for the price, which is the other bit of a hang up for me, and the reason why I'm not going to be continuing with HelloFresh at the moment. Because while it is extremely convenient and it takes away a lot of the food waste that I had been dealing with before when I was doing when I was cooking like similar meals like this just on my own using cookbooks and trying to eat like a little bit healthier, there were a lot of times where I would have food left over and I would just throw it in the fridge and eventually I'd have to throw it out because it went bad, or, you know, things like that. HelloFresh definitely keeps that from happening because each meal comes prepackaged with the exact amount of the ingredients that you need. So it definitely does a great job helping to reduce food waste, which I am all for. Like, I hate throwing away food. I hate it so much because it's just so wasteful, and it just is something that shouldn't ever happen. And just to even be in a position where I can even have food waste, it's just, I don't ever want to be someone who's just throwing out food because I let it go bad, because there are people out there who, you know, don't get food at all. So I love that HelloFresh gives you the exact amount of everything to help reduce that food waste. And I love the convenience of it because, like I said, all the ingredients are right there in that bag. All I have to do is just take it out and it's all pretty much right there ready for you to go. You just have to cook it. Just throw it all together and cook it. And it's amazing because I hate to cook. So that's a huge pro as to why I loved using HelloFresh. But even with both of those things, I, at the moment, cannot justify the price that I pay. So each week for my HelloFresh meals, I was spending about $90 every week for these meals, which comes out to like almost $400 a month for food, which is not my typical food budget. Granted, I am not the healthiest eater. I eat a lot of processed foods, and these meals that was coming from HelloFresh, they were a lot better for me, and they were just better like overall in general. Like, these were meals that you could easily get in a restaurant, and so I guess it makes sense as to why they would be a little bit more on the pricey side. But it still isn't something that I can financially give the go-ahead to at the moment, because $400 is a lot of money to spend on groceries for just one person. You know, like, I don't know, I can usually make it through a month on like 100 to 200, like half of that budget. So right now it's just not something that I can continue to do, but you know, maybe in the future it's definitely something that I would want to come back to, because I really enjoyed my HelloFresh experience. Like, it's great. And yeah, aside from the cost and the small portions, there wasn't a single thing about it that I disliked. Everything else was a hit. Like, the delivery was always on time and consistent, which was perfect. It was really easy to go in and change your meals around. It's easy to skip weeks if you want to skip weeks, or like pause your subscription or whatever like that. Like, it's really easy to do that too. There's like a wide variety of meals, so you're bound to find something to eat. Like, I am an extremely picky eater, so if I can find 4 meals for a month, like 4 meals every week for a month that I actually wanted to eat, then you are sure to find something as well. Because I am extremely picky. So yeah, the fact that I was able to do that just shows just how wide of a variety of meals that they have, and just like mainly the convenience. If you hate to cook, HelloFresh is a great solution to that. Like, sure, you do still have to do a little bit of cooking, but you don't have to go to the grocery store. You don't have to look through a cookbook and write that long grocery list for all this stuff. You don't really have to measure a whole lot of things out because it's already measured for you. You literally just have to do a little bit of chopping and throw some stuff into a pan and you're done. And you're getting like restaurant quality food. Anyway, that's all I have for this little subscription box review. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching and hearing what I had to say about finally trying HelloFresh out. If you did enjoy watching, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up so I know that you liked it. And also, if you are not already subscribed, please go down below the video and hit the little red subscribe button. I think this is going to be the first in a series of subscription box reviews, so I know I've been wanting to try out Blue Apron, and I think it's Home Chef, and a few other of the food subscription boxes out there. So if that sounds interesting to you, you're definitely going to want to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of those. I also still have my spring deep cleaning series going on as well. The next room is the garage, I think. So we have that coming up. I also have some little surprise side projects coming up as well that you're not going to want to miss out on. So yeah, please go ahead and join the Everyday Adventure family so that way you can see all of those great videos coming up. Let me know down in the comments, have you guys tried HelloFresh before? What were your thoughts? Are you a loyal HelloFresh subscriber? Did this video make you want to go and try HelloFresh? Do you subscribe to any other of the food subscription boxes like Blue Apron or the ones that I mentioned? Let me know all of that down in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts and comments, and just love to chat with you guys. And yeah, I think that that's all I have for this video, so I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see y'all in the next one.